Y'all, it's the 28th of the month. How are you feeling? Y'all, I think it's important that we do a check-in right now. How are you feeling? You're probably feeling one of a few ways. Some of you are pretty excited. You have grown, you are looking like you're gonna hit your goals, and you are all in to do that. Some of you may be feeling discouraged. You're not where you thought you were going to be. People kind of got quiet. Some people aren't responding, and those goals are looking a little bit further away. And then I realized a third response that I have sometimes, and that is numbness. You open your virtual office and you're like, And I don't know where you find yourself today, but here is what I want to encourage you of. No matter where you're at in this journey, you start now, right now, with the personal development that allows you to lead well on the 28th of the month forward. Here's the reality of the situation this morning, okay? We are 199 orders to Sapphire. Y'all, we are not anywhere near where I thought we would be come the 28th. We are about 324 points actually down from where we ended May. And here's why I share this with you. It doesn't get easier. It doesn't get easier. I am down more points than anybody watching this video right now on my team. Chances are you're down points too, though, because my points are a reflection of so many of you guys' points. And that was my first thought this morning. After I felt a little bit numb, because that was my gut response, which I want to now work on, my heart just broke, because then I thought, well, gosh, what does that mean for my team? Like, what does that mean for the people who are wanting to move forward in this business? And that's where this shift starts to come for me, okay? Is when I ask myself, what does this mean for my team? And then I ask myself, how do I lead out in this, right? When I'm feeling numb and discouraged, and like, I know, like, y'all, we're gonna have to pivot here. And I started asking myself, how can I make this a good miss? How can I fail forward here? And so that's what we're coming to right now. We shift, we pivot, we have a good miss, and we fail forward. And so that's what I want to talk to you about right now. What were your goals? What are your goals? What is your vision for this? Who are you helping on your team? For some of you, I know that when I ask that question, who are you helping? The answer is, honestly, Tracy, nobody. And y'all, that is where the pivot has to happen. You need to make it your mission to help others share Plexus, because we know that together we rise. You by yourself can only get so far in this. And what's really cool is, I think once you shift the intention, you start to see the shift in your conversations. You start to see the shift in what you're attracting. And so that's where you dig in. Okay, who can I help share before the month is over? Who can I ask if they want to host an event before the month is over? Who added a +1 this month that I can help go faster at silver before the month is over? You shift your goals and you start making about other people, okay? Because y'all, while you maybe could get 1 or 2 more customers to order before the month is over, if you're able to help more people, that impact is greater. So you want to do a few things. You want to check your credit card declines. You want to make sure your people know if they need to update their credit card. Okay, you want to do that. You want to check and see who on your team has added a +1 this month. Have they gone silver yet? What is keeping them from going silver? Who on your team is close to senior silver or gold? Do they know where they're at? Do they know what needs to be done to get there. And you start leading from this place of optimism and gratitude instead of this place of discouragement and numbness. The cool thing is to look back and say, I know that every business ebbs and flows, and this is how we keep our posture forward. This is how we run, and this is how we do move forward into the next ranks and point growth in this business, is by what we do right now. It's by how we lead out the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th that can change the trajectory of our businesses, okay? So I want you to give yourself a goal. If you need to adjust that, okay? Maybe where you said you wanted to end is like 200, 300 points beyond where you are today. Okay, make it your goal to grow by 100 points in the next 3 days of the month. Make it your goal to develop 2 new silvers in the last 3 days of the month. Okay, you see what I'm saying here? You shift and pivot as a leader to lean in and work hard towards some goals, rather than just going numb and disregarding all of the goals and trying again next month. And so, you guys, this is a journey. It is a marathon. It is not a sprint. I do not have this all figured out. I am still learning and I am still growing. But here's what I do know. Anytime that I don't reach a goal that I have, I want to make it a good miss. I want to make it a fell forward. I want to be able to look back and say, this is a time where I didn't reach the goal that I had set, and this is how I let out anyways. And I want to model that for you all. So where do you need to pivot? Where do you need to fail forward? How can you make this month a good miss? Or how can you crush the goals you already had? Because I know some of you are at that place where you're about to crush all of the goals that you have. And I am cheering you on every step of the way. All right. Bye, guys.